Hello everyone. I hope you all are excited for Thanksgiving break, right? Of course, yes. Uh, Today I want my audience to understand what the hypothyroidism is and how the desired the Hashimoto. Do you all ever wonder why the several people gain or lose weight suddenly? Um, According to the American Thyroid Association, more than the 12% of U.S. population develop a thyroid condition during their lifetime. The Hashimoto-thyroidism affect around the 14 million people alone in the United States. So why do you need to know about this? Why you all need to show the interest in my this speech? Of course, you all need to listen carefully because the thyroid gland play a vital role in growth and development of human body. It is beneficial to know the function and the disease related to it. Since the thyroid gland is the only the organ which carries the iodine in our body, it is necessary to know if the gland is under or overworking. The thyroid disease has no non-specific specific and the variable symptom, so it is beneficial to have the knowledge about the hypothyroidism and the Hashimoto. Um, Today I will uh, for this for the credibility of this point I choose my own example. um, I am the patient of Hashimoto thyroidism since 6 years. I have been to several doctors and had the opinions, and I have listened their advice. So I know more about this disease and more about this disease and how to is several how and on better understanding of the several issue that comes across with this disease. Therefore, I will explain how thyroid change the people. Today, the first I will say what the what the thyroid gland is, and the second will be the hypothyroidism. Third will be Hashimoto's, how it related to the hypothyroidism, and fourth is the treatment mechanism behind it. Uh, let's begin with the hypo. Let's begin with the thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is the butterfly shape internal gland which is located in the front neck below the voice box. The gland has two lobes, in one in the each side. A side you can feel it when you give the pressure it or when you swallow the food. The thyroid, according to the MD journal, thyroid is 2 inch long in the fully grown adult, and it grows bigger in the pregnant female. The major function of thyroid gland is to create the thyroid hormone, utilize energy, regulate the temperature, and operate the several organs of the human body. Thyroid gland is responsible for developing of a heart and digestive function along with improving the metabolism rate of the body. For example, if we compare thyroid gland work as the drummer in a music band to a human body by setting the metabolism activities. It produces three kind of hormone T3, T4, and the calcitonin, and the amount of hormone that the thyroid gland need to produce is controlled by the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is also known as the master gland and located in the brain of the human body. This gland produces TSH, which is known as thyroid stimulating hormone, which is the chemical messenger to control the thyroid gland. Thyroid gland. So, secondly, now you know what the thyroid gland is. Now let's begin hypothyroidism. Hypothyroidism occurs when the thyroid gland is unable to produce the thyroid hormone for the body to function properly. Thyroidism is not Hypothyroidism is not the preventive and effective multiple organ system due to the imbalance of hormone level. During the hypothyroidism, T3 and T4 are below the range and T3 are above the range. Um, in this condition, thyroid gland work over its capacity and get stress. When comparing this scenario to our and heat example, the thermostat is set to the higher TS level, but the heat thyroid gland is not able to produce the enough heat, lower T3 and the T4 level to keep the house warmer. So that is example we can comparing the thermostat. Since you know what is the hypothyroidism, let's begin with what's the Hashimoto hypothyroidism. Hashimoto hypothyroidism is a special case of a thyroidism in which the body immune system attack the thyroid gland and kill the thyroid cell. According to the thyroid disease description, when comparing it back with the example of thermostat and heat, we can relate it the kid playing in the house and messing up with the heat system. Therefore, it is unable to work properly. The Hashimoto disease generally lead to hypothyroidism because the hormone producing the cells production cells are killed. This process slowly over a period of a time dropping the thyroid function in the blood. So Hashimoto disease generally lead to the hypothyroidism because they are killing the hormone cell. So you got the overview of hypothyroidism. Let's begin with the treatment mechanism. The fourth, I will discuss for the hypothyroidism. Since the gland is unable to produce the enough hormone, dispatch work harder. Most common treatment method consume the artificial thyroid hormone. Back to example of heat and thermostat, we provide the additional source of heat. Additional source of heat is the artificial hormone to bring back to the normal operating condition. The thermostat setting, the TSH level is then reduced since the warmth in the house is now maintained because we get the artificial hormone to maintain our body. In conclusion, I would like to review the major point we discussed today. The first is thyroid gland. You can see here it is the thyroid gland. Second, we has hypothyroidism, and third is Hashimoto, and in fourth we discuss about the treatment. Thank you. I hope it makes sense to you all. Thank you.